All right, so again, welcome to this evening's portion of the Level Up Challenge. This is actually week 20. We're going over account management tonight. And again, we talked about following up and how important it is for your business and your WebCenter business. But now let's talk a little bit more about having a client on board and how to be the best customer manager and how to really take care of your clients, right? So, the most powerful message that you can get is an email and it says, congratulations, you made a sale. And that's great. But we also realize that now is when the work is really beginning, right? You did some research, you made a contact, you set an appointment, you did a consultation, you had a demo of some sort to go over either website or DMP products, and then someone buys a product or service. And now it's time to really be the best account manager that you can. So what happens next, right? What happens next? Well, the product specialist will close the sale for you if you're using product support and sales support. They'll also conduct your follow-up on your behalf until it closes. But in many cases, some people, after that follow-up, it might be a month down the road, you might get an email that says, hey, congratulations, you made a sale. And in some cases, our experienced WebCenter owners have actually done the sale appointment themselves. So what happens after that? I highly encourage that each of you send a follow-up piece, certainly an email, maybe the B2B catalog, maybe the marketing manual, some sort of collateral that can introduce them to the products and services that they just bought, as well as extend the other products and services that we offer as well. So now it's time to be a customer manager, and your client will receive a welcome call and introduction to the platform from MA Web Centers, but this isn't just a handoff where you no longer have to be involved. I think we've come to a day and age where our clients expect us to be part of the solution. So you want to make sure that you can do the best handoff or transition to tech support, customer care, as well as the design team. So what are some tips? Well, certainly you want to email your clients. You want to call to check in with them constantly, right? Very similar to any product or service, you want to make sure that you're in touch with your customers. And you might want to do a monthly check-in or quarterly check-in just to keep that relationship going. But the most important thing that you can do is conduct the design wizard with your client, right? If they purchase a design package, you want to make sure that you collect the information and work with your client to conduct that design wizard, right? Work with the project manager, right? You are an integral part of this scenario. What happens more often than not, and we'd hate to say this, is that too often Web Center owners hand off the client to either design team or the technical team and just expect everything is going to go without a hitch. But the problem is that there is no relationship currently built yet between the design team or the tech team and your candidate or your client. So what happens is that they may email your client. They may try and call the client. But your client is a busy business owner and they may not answer the phone. They may not return voicemail. They may not check email, or it might go to spam. So you want to make sure that you are following up with both your client and MA Web Center's project managers and design team to make sure things are moving along properly, right? Be sure that they schedule a tutorial and an overview of their dashboard, right? Promote your client's site when it goes live, right? Be one of their promoters. Go out on Facebook, tag them in a post, do a post on your own profile, as well as go to their profile, congratulate them on their new website. Edify tech support. Most important is to do a call with your client, a three-way call or conference call, and tie in tech support so they know how to call tech support. And of course, send them leads when or if appropriate. One of the most powerful things that you can do to really solidify a business relationship is to send your client referrals or leads for their product or service. So if they do purchase a design package, right, they've got the design team, but in some cases, they might have to use just tech support if they did not purchase a design package. So website design not only reflects their business, but it also reflects you as a Web Center owner and your business. So be sure to work with your clients to continue to meet their needs. If they're having any difficulties, if they did not buy a design package, you want to make sure that they know how to use chat support as well as tech support to get all their questions answered and to learn how to navigate the platform to be able to customize their design. So they can have unlimited access to tech support if they have the standard monthly management fee, or of course the managed monthly campaign. They don't have call-in tech support if they've got basic hosting, but they can still utilize live chat support. So that's important for you to know as a WebCenter owner as well. And of course, option 2 is the best option, which is for your client to purchase a design package, right? Assist your client in gathering the necessary information and conduct the design wizard with them. Know what content they want on the various pages. Know what color scheme that they want to use. Make some recommendations based on their logo. Identify some other websites that they like the look and feel of those websites so that we have something to go by in order to create that mock-up for them. But it is important that you are involved in this process. So all packages for the Design Center can be purchased at the activation of the site and part of the purchase price, or they can be purchased at any time. You might have a client that wants a redesign a couple months later or a year later, and that is fine, but you still want to be part of that process. So upon purchase of a design package, the client's contacted by phone within 2 business days by a project manager associated with the project to get the ball rolling. And in many cases, they're going to be leaving a voicemail and trying to follow up with email, again, because your client or candidate doesn't know who's calling them and why. Right? So this is where it is important for you to stay in the loop. So from that point on, it's just a matter of getting the information, the documents, the content, the pictures, the videos, and of course the authorizations to move the project along. So our team does a great job of making sure the projects move forward and the clients are happy when the clients are responsive and engaged in the process. And it always comes down to a communication breakdown and of course, when things start to slip through the cracks. And that's why I'm harping on the fact that WebCenter owners need to be involved in this handoff, in the transition, to make sure everything's happening in a timely fashion. The project managers, as well as the design team, are working to get these projects done, but they're also usually waiting for the business owner to either complete an authorization form or complete the design wizard, or to check their proof or their mock-up to see if they want to make any changes. So we want to make sure that you as an account manager are involved in that process. So how can the Design Center add value? Well, certainly we've seen that the sale price can increase, the client retention and client happiness increases when there is a design package involved. But of course, you want to support the project manager. Sometimes the client just needs a little help gathering their content. And more importantly, they are business owners in whatever trade or business that they own and run. They are not marketing professionals. They might need some assistance. They might need some ideas. They might need your creative juices as well. And you can certainly turn to the marketing manual. The blog has many articles on website design, as well as your own eye. You're a consumer. Offer them tips and tricks. We also have some videos on YouTube about that on our client-facing YouTube channel. So assist your client with this and encourage your client to call their project manager if they need more hands-on or assistance, right? So if they need more assistance, they need some ideas, they've got a project manager, you want to make sure that you can close the loop and make sure everyone's communicating. Communication is the #1 skill to make sure that everyone is happy and getting what they need. Now, the same for digital marketing products, right? We've got search engine optimization, local or regional. We've got Google advertising packages. We've got social media management. We've got Facebook advertising. We've got content marketing. We also have different logo services. We have blogging services. We have Morse Connect. There's so many different services that we offer. Online reputation management. So depending on what product or service your client purchases, you want to be involved in that as well, right? If they are a website client of MA Web Centers, they have unlimited access to tech support to answer questions about the various tools in digital marketing, search engine optimization, e-commerce, email marketing, a domain specialist, right? But if they are not a website client, they also have the ability to purchase these services. And of course, the website clients can purchase them as well. If they don't want to just use tech support and do it themselves, they can purchase these products and services. So similar to the design process, it's important to stay involved to be sure all the information is communicated, right? And the first step is the required intake form and the signed design services agreement, as well as the signed authorization agreement on search engine optimization and other digital marketing products. Now, you can take a look at what those are at dmpservices.org. I highly encourage you check that out, www.dmpservices.org. You can see the intake forms for each of the DMP products, and then also they will be emailed the authorization forms for DMP products that they must sign and return back to their project manager before they can do any work on their behalf, right? So as an account manager, as a customer manager, your job is to support your clients, right? Through the design process, introducing them to customer care, sharing resources to help their business move forward. So staying in contact is so important. It's critical in today's day and age to have a great relationship with your clients. Saying thank you, engaging them with MA Web Centers on various channels, email marketing, as well as our blog channels and YouTube channels, and of course with customer care, checking in on them and being organized, right? Be organized in your follow-up strategy with your existing clients. So how to express a thank you? Well, a professional way of doing it is an email, certainly thanking them for their business, maybe even a phone call, leave them a voicemail or get them on the phone and thank them for their business. Maybe provide them a gift, maybe a shop.com gift card. However you're comfortable thanking your new client, just make sure you do it, right? It goes a long way. In fact, it could be more personal. It could be a handwritten note or a handwritten note card. I encourage most people to go out and get a series of thank you note cards that you do a handwritten note card and send that off to your new client. Thank them for their business, edify tech support, stay in touch, and of course, provide them leads or referrals and promote their new website or your business relationship on your social media channels as well. So you are a Web Center owner and have an entire dedicated team to handle, yes, the sales process, the design process, the technical support, and the billing. At every part of this process, it's your role to connect people, right? Be clear on your role for yourself and with your clients, because you don't want to be stuck in a position where you start doing website management where you're not being paid for that service, right? Make sure that you offer that in your voicemail message, in your email signatures, your autoresponders, any personal response to questions. Get them involved with the correct team so you can offload and delegate that. And that's part of the service fee that you pay as a Web Center owner, is to have teams of professionals to support your clients. Again, to review that, your voicemail message. Thank you for calling. Unfortunately, I'm not able to reach the phone. If you've got a question for tech support, make sure you call them at 866-WEB-HELP. Otherwise, if it's a more personal type of call, you can certainly leave me a message. I return phone calls within 24 hours. You can also text the same number, and I'll be sure to get back to you within an hour. Right? Have an outgoing voicemail message that instructs people exactly what they need to do. If you're going away for a trip, if you're going to be out of the office, have an out of the office reply message on your voicemail and your email. That's exactly what professional businesses do, and you should be no different. So what if there are challenges, right? Jason, what if there are challenges? Well, some clients may have issues. It's the real world, right? Identify what the challenge is and who can you contact to connect them to the right person. What department or person? Is it a design personnel issue? Is it a DMP service issue? Is it a customer care or billing issue? Identify the correct department and person that you can lead them to. What should you do or not do? You should empathize, but don't draw any conclusions, right? There's always two sides of every story, and you want to make sure that you clearly communicate and connect the dots. So let them know that you've heard them, appreciate that, and let them know that you're looking into it and or having someone to assist them as soon as possible. Now, when passing along a challenge to be researched or resolved, it must be submitted in writing via email in order to have the issue researched. So we must have that to communicate with the various people that are required to help. So you can send those requests to mawebcenters@marketamerica.com, and we will get the right person on top of it to research it and look further into it to see if there's a communication breakdown, if there was a miscommunication, if there was an error, and we will do whatever we can to rectify the situation. So, as a reminder, you have teams of professionals like product specialists, design and digital teams, as well as customer care that are working on your behalf. So, when we're going to communicate, one of the fastest ways or best ways to communicate with clients nowadays certainly is through text messaging. But if you also want to use email, it can be documented on either side. So you may want to consider getting a domain name for your web center and having a professional email address. Rather than using your Gmail, Yahoo, Hotmail, or AOL address, you could have yourbusiness.com email address. You can also have customer support at XYZ websites.com or whatever your domain name is. I think having a professional email goes a long way in branding yourself. Send clients information. They can watch videos and read about features and benefits. Show that you care about their business, right? When you read an article, send it to them. When you see a blog article, send it to them. When you see a video, send it to them, letting them know that you're thinking of them and how to further improve their business. So think about what they might be interested in or have conversations, ongoing communication. Are they interested in updated design? Right? Get them some information about the design center. Are they interested in a potential new product? Share information about it. What about an email campaign? Offer tech support to help them build an email campaign. What about e-commerce questions? Lead them to tech support. Again, the teams of professionals are there to support your business. So a lot of web center owners don't realize that you have the same email campaign technology in our website platform through your web center. So you can create email templates and send out email campaigns to your existing clients and or prospects. There are specific digital marketing service templates in your email template list. So you can go right into your account and set up an email template as well as set up email campaigns. Now, what are some campaigns that are good to utilize? Well, how about a referral campaign, right? Sometimes it can help to incentivize your friends, family, neighbors, colleagues, and your existing clients for referrals. Go ahead and offer an incentive for referrals that end in a sale. So you could do that through the email templates, right? Beautiful layouts for email campaigns. We've got web solution themes integrated right into your web center. Simply add your own messaging. So what are some ideas for some of these referral campaigns? Well, how about for every referral that ends in a sale, you'll give them a shop.com gift card. For every referral that ends in a sale, you can give them cash, right? If you have, a couple $100 to $1,000 in retail profit, why not offer them, some money towards their monthly management fee? Maybe give them $100 or give them maybe their first month of a new product or service. Maybe do some content marketing for them. Offer them a new service to try out. Maybe it's a SEO campaign. Maybe it's an email campaign and you're going to use content writing for that. Think out of the box a little bit, right? For every referral that ends in a sale, give them a gift card to your favorite partner store through shop.com. For every referral that ends in a sale, you'll send them an e-gift, right? You can go right to your shop.com, set up an e-gift of a couple different items, and they get to select the one that they want. You can choose your own referral program. You're in business for yourself. This is up to you to decide what you want to do. But here are some great ideas to offer your clients the ability to offer leads and referrals to you, and you're going to give them a thank you gift, right? So also things that you can share out are articles and videos, right? Tons of places to get shareable content, right? You can share content in an email campaign, in a conversation on social media, on a blog, wherever it might be. So we've got customer focused or centric content that is shareable from the MA Web Center's newsletters, from the MA Web Center's blog, MA Web Center's Facebook account, the MA Web Center's Twitter account, the MA Web Center's Instagram channel, and other blog sources that you trust, right? So what are some content ideas that you could share? How about news about upgrades? How about things happening in the web development world, website climate, right? What's happening with e-commerce? How about specials that you're running or anything that you want to do to create some urgency? Let your clients and prospects know about a referral campaign. Share some recent design center work, right? You can pick out some of our incredible new designs and share those out. Hey, we're so excited about some new projects. I was thinking of you, and we had talked about web design, and here are some of our latest releases. Always edify the teams of professionals and look at all of the support testimonials that we get that we push out on our blog and Facebook and Instagram channels as well. Testimonials and reviews are huge when it comes to building credibility and trust and value in your clients. So all of these tools are great. All of these tools are wonderful, but they're useless without you. You are an integral part of the solution here. These tools are meant to give you an opportunity to get the conversation started or ongoing. They're there to support you with effective follow-up. They're there to be an extension of you. But you still need to ask questions, qualify your prospects and candidates, and set qualified appointments. So you might have a client that is just a website client. But if you don't stay in touch, you might be missing opportunities in setting up appointments for Facebook ads or social media management or online reputation management or Morse Connect or all the other services. On the flip side, you might have a client that just purchases Google advertising and you forget to follow up with them on website design, and 2 years later, they buy a new website from a different company, right? The idea is that you want to have an ongoing relationship and communication with all of your clients, not only your prospects. So I hope you took some notes on how to be a better account manager. The idea is that you've got to be involved. I can't say it enough. You are an integral part of this platform. It's not just your client and you send over a referral to MA WebCenters to do all the work. Without you having the relationship and you having the local feet on the street, that relationship can go sour very quickly because there's not enough communication or a relationship there. So you want to make sure that you do your best in building relationships with both MA WebCenters, the design team, the project managers, and tech support, as well as your clients, and make sure that you're connecting the dots appropriately. So what I'm going to highly encourage that you do is jot down some clients of yours that you need to follow up with this week and check in on them, see how they're doing, maybe even schedule a 10 to 15 minute consultation where you can go visit them over a cup of coffee or even just a phone call, learn about their business, how things are going, and see if there's a need for any of our products or services that can help their business with any of their ongoing initiatives to better their business. So again, stand out from the crowd, stand out from the other tech companies offering these services by having the relationship and being a better account manager.